I don't know what happened, and I don't know how to move on. Hi guys, first time poster here. My girlfriend of almost 3 years recently broke up with me. She asked to come over and talk later in the day, and then came over, we laid in bed, and she told me how she still loves me so much, but she's been so miserable with her life recently, and with all of the issues recently growing in her family's sickness, finances, mental health. She feels so overwhelmed that she needs space to seek therapy and professional help for herself. She said that she's been feeling like this for a year, but seriously for the past month. She was crying while telling me this, and this might be the first time in our relationship where she appeared to be this genuine with her feelings. She said it's not my fault, and that I had been such a caring, present and amazing boyfriend to me, but it's an issue on her end that she needs to resolve. She kept saying that she loves me. She talked about how she realized that everything that she internalized was being taken out on me, and that it wasn't fair to me, and she needs to fix that. I was so shocked about the news, and just cried with her. We laid in bed for another hour, and then we went to the kitchen before I got her something to eat and hugged and kissed before she left. Almost each one of her family members reached out to me when they got the news. Her 2 brothers met me the night after to talk about it and give me advice. They both believe she's might have made a mistake. Her oldest sister called me 2 days later and was heartbroken, saying that I'm still invited to everything and still part of the family. Her oldest brother called me saying that he loves me, and hopes I stick around. Lastly, her mom reached out offering support and also that she'd loved if I was still around. Her mom surprised me the most. Anyways, I was really close with her family. That's what makes this so much harder. Having time to think has left me angry and confused, almost used to be honest. I could tell that things started to change when she wouldn't drink the tea that I made her every morning. That was about 1.5 years ago. She, along with her family, have this toxic trend of keeping everything in, and not talking about their feelings. I tried to be as open about my feelings as possible with her, and became my most emotionally vulnerable version of myself, hoping that this would invite a level of comfort that would make her genuinely express how she's feeling. I would try to do fun things, traveled, went to concerts, and everything seemed like it was going well. I loved life with her, but then she started a serious job after being unemployed. A family member started having severe medical issues, and recently another family member also started having scary issues. I understand how taxing that has to be for someone, and tried to be there as best as I possibly could. Adventures, chilling out when she needs it, food, snacks, art, poems, helping her with schoolwork, rides to and from work, ride everywhere really, helping her family. Not much of it would be reciprocated, but sometimes it would, and it would feel amazing. I could tell that she had become emotionally withdrawn. I chalked it up to some serious stuff going on in her life. Looking back at it, the signs were there. She wouldn't kiss me, we were much less intimate, almost non-existent. She would sleep all the time outside of work. She would just come over just to sleep. She didn't like taking pictures together, or really doing stuff at all. She became less appreciative of the stuff that I was doing for her. Her friends and family would also see her treat me unkind sometimes and would call her out on it. I just tried to be a better partner because I was trying to fill the void of what seemed like her not loving herself enough. When she was feeling down, I asked her dozens of times to open up about her feelings, or to see a therapist, and she never did. I don't understand why now is the time to see a therapist after the breakup. Not trying to better yourself while in the relationship. I started to do therapy a year ago and it helped me immensely and turned me into a better person. She would never be honest to me about how she was feeling since the beginning, and she hated talking about her feelings and opening up. This was not just with me, but with everyone. I can't be there the way she needs if I don't really know what's going on. Weirdly enough, she invited me to her sister's wedding in Colorado 2 weeks ago. It was just her and her siblings, and 2 days into their trip, she asked me to come, paid for half of my ticket, just because she wanted me there and missed me. I don't understand how you can bring someone to something so intimate while feeling like you want to break up with them. She texted me a few days ago asking how a job thing went, and also commented that I removed her from my social media under the advice of her brothers. I said that I didn't know what she wanted because she said she needs space but is reaching out to me. I also asked to meet in person to talk through the unresolved questions. She agreed but said that she needs time to mentally prepare to see me again. She reaffirmed that she still loves me. This is the last time we talked, almost a week ago. Even with all of this, she was still an amazing girlfriend and I would consistently see glimpses of a woman that I'd love to marry. She would invite me to things and ask me to be there. She would make me food and take care of me when I was sick. When we were together, we'd laugh all of the time. We'd have these characters that we do, and it was so funny. When she would fall asleep, she would always fall asleep on my chest. I feel as though I was born to love this woman. I want nothing more than to have her back in my life, but most importantly I want her to get the help that she needs. I wasn't perfect, I messed up all the time, but she grew me into a more loving, caring and patient person. I would get upset because I just couldn't understand why I was being treated so cold sometimes. Towards the end I would get more vocal about when I felt mistreated, never yelling, just honest truth. Sometimes she'd apologize. Maybe I was too much? I would try to call her every night to hear about her day, and I would stay up when she was getting home late just to make sure she got home safe. I completely see how that can be overbearing and annoying to some people. I feel as though I tried too hard to make her happy, that I might have pushed her away. I could have loved her better, but I couldn't have loved her more. I have so many questions that's it difficult to remember them. My question for you guys is, what mistakes did I make? Was it just not meant to be? How do I move on from this? What questions would be helpful to ask for when we meet? Thank you guys so much for your time and patience reading this. I think I included most of it, but if I remember anything I'll be sure to add it. TLDR, my girlfriend of almost 3 years broke up with me, saying she still loves me but is mentally overwhelmed by family illness, finances, and her own unhappiness. She said she's been feeling this way for a year, but it got worse recently, and she needs therapy and space to work on herself. We cried together, and she was very genuine. Her whole family, who I'm very close to, reached out saying they still love me and think she made a mistake. Looking back, she'd become withdrawn, less affectionate, distant, sleeping a lot, not opening up, but I kept trying to support her, thinking she'd get through it. She's only now seeking help after ending things. She texted me a week ago, "We might meet to talk soon." I'm angry, hurt, confused, and still love her deeply. I don't know if I did something wrong, if it's truly over, or how to move on when her family still treats me like one of their own.